Okay, so on the first episode of Let's Talk About It, we're going to be talking about silver and silver marks today. Just because I have fun collecting it and I like showing it off. And so here we go. Fun facts. First SA marks were sort of like mid 1300s, which seems pretty wild. And when we're looking at things like sterling, okay, so this is actually marked, and I think you guys can see that. And anything that isn't, I'll put in. Sterling is actually 92.5% silver. There's an additional 7.5%, and that's usually like zinc, copper, or nickel. And if you want to see why, it's because things like this are 99% silver. So you can, you see all those little sweet dings and bumps. Yeah, it's because the metal is super fragile. All right, kind of fun. So we looked at the plate. We looked at the Japanese vases, and then we're gonna look at these little cuties. This is one of a set of 4, and these are actually personal salt dishes, which I think is comedy. And these were made by Tiffany & Co., right? And that actually is marked sterling, not 925, but just sterling. So now we're going to go to sort of other countries and what they do with silver, because I thought that would be kind of fun. So this is a necklace. It's like modernist. And the mark is right here. It's this tiny little clump, sort of. It's a stamp. Really a disaster to see unless you have a loop. Have you guys ever seen this? Yeah, so neat loop. So on this, I'll put this up in the video as well about that little stamp and what it actually looks like. But this is like 1970s. Finnish Laponia is the brand. And thanks to eBay, I was actually able to find like the exact serial number. So that was kind of fun. Next up, we're going to go to Mexico. Right, so this is malachite, really cool, again, modernist piece, and the mark on this one is right there, and I'll put a close-up of what that actually looks like, because it's not reading right. This is comedy. Okay, so this happens to be an Italian money clip. It is marked on the back, Italy, 925. Can you even see it? It's like right in that little lip. Disaster. Who put it there? I don't know. Italians. Anyway, you know what's funny about that? So it's made in Italy, but it's a dollar sign. A US dollar sign. Do you think that this was like a tourist piece? Maybe. So now we're going to get into like exceptions that prove out the rule, which I think is really kind of interesting. So these earrings are enamel and sterling, but what becomes interesting is that only one of these is marked, which makes me think that it is earlier than like the 1980s. it's just a hunch I have, I'm going to go with it, you know. But then, yeah, the other back is plain, which would make it really very difficult if you only had this earring. I don't really know what that's about. Now we're really getting into the fun of exceptions, proving out the rule for these little marks, okay? So this pin, right, we'll get right up in there. So this pin, fascinating, right? Like it's a gold tone, right? Gold tone, okay. So on the back, you don't really see any kind of stamp. However, there's one right here at the corner, and I'm going to put the picture in so you guys can see it. That is actually 800. So this has 800, so it's 80% silver, and then 20% alloy, but it's got a gold wash on it, and it's meant to mimic like an early Egyptian little scene. There's, yeah, the slave people, see they're moving, right? And then there's the fancy pants person who's sitting down, you know. Okay, so last of the exceptions, at least for the gold tone, are these hoops, which again look gold. Oh, just kidding. There's tiny little writing right on this that say 925. Not gold. Sterling with a gold wash, but not gold. Okay, finally, this is like the one that you're like, what? I didn't even know that could be done. Neither did I. Okay, I liked this. It's a sweet little like sand dollar pin, and God, I can't even find it. So it is actually marked right here at the base, but it's like handwritten, but with like the metal marker. Yeah, the metal. Isn't that neat? Thanks for playing. I think you can almost see just the, right? So, you know, eyes on the prize when you're out looking at like beautiful objects, because you know how I like to look at beautiful objects, and just realize silver can be a lot of different numbers. All right. Thanks so much. Have fun. Bye.